walk into the door, to your left, you'll see a fire extinguisher, and up to the right is your controls. At the top you can check your levels of your tanks and your battery life. You have electric for your hot water heater, gas for your water heater, and your water pump. With your gas, if it doesn't light the first time, they'll do a cycle of 3 times, and then if it doesn't light, it won't try anymore. Just simply shut it off and turn it back on and let it do its cycle again. Sometimes it takes a couple times for the gas to get there. You have lights, entry and living room lights there, and slide in and out and awning in and out. And then you have some accent lights throughout the camper. Bunk beds at the back. Your bathroom, your tub shower. You got a vent with a fan, medicine cabinet, sink. Your toilet, I recommend using RV toilet paper in them. On your thermostat, this controls your air conditioning and your furnace. Press the mode or power button. You want to see auto. It can be switched from auto to high, low, but you want it on auto. That's kind of the setting you want to see. And then hit that, and there's your air conditioning and your furnace. So you can just go until you see which one you want. If you want air conditioning, that one, then you up and down. Furnace, that one, up and down. Down below that, you have a carbon monoxide detector and a power outlet. In your slide, you have a sofa, which folds out to be a bed. In your dinette, there is storage underneath. Your cushions go in there, lots of storage. The table does fold down into a bed. You have to flip that over to the side, and then you kind of just push or pull toward you, and it will collapse. You want it down for travel. You don't want your table, sliding around. So usually for travel, you want to fold it down and put it on your supports here. They actually have Velcro on them, so it can't slide out. There's a bag, has a whole bunch of literature in it. There's going to be a book for every appliance. You got your remote control for your TV, battery for your fire smoke detector, and remote control for your stereo. So it's full of information if you want to read up on some stuff that's in here. You also have a toilet paper holder you can mount wherever you want, and another towel mount you can mount wherever you'd like. You got toilet chemical. Underneath the sink, I got the panel taken off, and we'll just take a look. This is where your hot water heater is. There's 2 valves, one at the top and one at the bottom. When they're facing the tank, it's feeding the tank. When they're facing the bypass hose, it's bypassing the tank. So that's what you'll want to do. In the fall, when you winterize, you're going to want to switch those valves so they're facing the bypass hose, not facing the tank. So they'll both be switched, and then when you want to feed your tank again, you'll switch them back to the way they're set right now, which is facing the tank. Your Your water pump is here. The open end hose is your winterization hose. When you go to winterize, you're going to want to close this one here, which goes to your freshwater tank. Open this one, and you will suck the antifreeze out this hose. When you're done, you'll switch them back like that, and that'll be for sucking out of the freshwater tank. There is panels that I have taken off. You won't be able to see that after I put them back on, but that's where the hot water heater and the water pump are. This is your power converter. There's fuses for your 12 volt, breakers for your 110. They are labeled on which one is what. If you have electrical problems, this would be a good place to look. You might have blown a fuse. Your microwave is only 110, so you'll need to be plugged in for it to work. Your range with your fan and light, and your propane oven and stove. Your fridge is on and off button, and then you can select from auto or gas. I recommend auto. Auto goes to electricity first, which is 110. If there is no electricity, it automatically goes to gas. If the check light comes on, what that's meant is it tried lighting on gas and it didn't light. So simply shut it off, turn it back on, and let it do its cycle. Sometimes it takes a while for the gas to get there, so you'll just have to shut it off and turn it back on, let it do its cycle again, and it'll light. TV and stereo, and I do believe these are DVD